Hey friends, I thought I would do an update on the garden today since the last one was, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we've had a lot of rain, several storms over the last couple of weeks, which has meant a lot of growth in the garden. So I thought I would share. We're kind of in an interesting place. We are, I guess not the end of our spring gardening, because there's still a lot from what we planted in the spring that's just now popping up. But we're starting to transition into fall, and that means I will be planting some things for fall. So some things are dying back, and we'll be making some room for some new items, and some things are just coming in and really starting to bloom. So that's kind of where we're at. This first arch right here is so you can see things are starting to finally grow up the arch, and these are cucumbers on both sides. This one is our muncher cucumbers, and you can see one here. This one looks like it's actually going to be ready really soon. And then we have a bunch of babies on here. I can never find them when I want to. Oh, here's one. I can never find them when I want to, but there's a little baby one, and there's several of those. And then this side are our Tokyo Green. These are Japanese cucumbers, and we've been able to harvest 2 already. They're actually pretty good. I like the flavor, and I really like the texture of them. Might be able to see some in here. Let's see. Yep, there's one. And here's another one, like a smaller baby in there. There's some kind of bug in there. We definitely have bugs. I am organic gardening, so that means no pesticides. But I am using some all natural things to keep some of the bugs around, and some of them, or to keep some of the bugs away, but some of them are also good. So it's kind of a hard thing to do. We want those ladybugs and praying mantises and things like that, but then anything that's going to eat leaves and, fruits and things we don't want. And here, these are carrots. We didn't have a lot of the carrots pop up, even though we planted them in big strips. So I'm going to plant some more actually really soon. These back here are all, these are bush beans, sorry. I don't know if you can see, but we have quite a few that are actually ready to pick. It's probably time for me to come out here and pick some of these. And then we have a ton of flowers in here and more green beans. So we'll be getting some more soon. This arch here, this is watermelon on this side, squash on this side, and then the further panel is all different kinds of beans, green beans and purple beans. So these are our watermelon. This is for support, but here's our biggest one. We have a couple of babies that are growing over our heads, so we'll definitely have to support those. And then these decided to hop all the way around to the other side and pop through this other little fence that we have. And we have 2 more watermelon up here that we put supports on yesterday. And then here we have a couple of different green beans. This is kind of what we're working with here. These are Withner beans, and then over here we have which one? Rattlesnake beans are over here. And I did harvest some already, but I know that there's more, and there's lots of flowers growing in here, so they're kind of hard to find. But we, kind of go through them and find them. Then on this side is where we have those really cool long beans. The ones that I picked yesterday were 19 and 22 inches long, so they have a ways to go, but we have several that are popping up here. So we should have a lot of these soon. And then, let's see, over here, Kentucky Wonder Beans. And they haven't grown a lot in this climate so far. They might just be late bloomers, but we have some blooms, but just not as much as all the other beans. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with these. And if they're not great, I'm not sure if we'll plant more. And here we have some zucchini.